Morning light cuts through the curtains. A man wakes up on a leather couch. His head is pounding. He hears water running in the kitchen. He turns his head. He freezes. His young CEO stands there, hair pulled back, wearing his shirt, pouring coffee. Her voice is calm, too calm. "You didn't touch me, right?" He's stunned. "What? No, of course not." She turns around. A strange smile crosses her face. "Good, because now I owe you more than I can ever repay." He doesn't understand. Then he sees it. Company keys on the table. A video call open. The entire board of directors watching. His name is Alex Grant, 37 years old, single dad, professional driver for Helios Innovations. His daughter Emma is 9, smart kid, loves to draw. Every morning he drives her to school in his old sedan. He always tells her the same thing. When someone falls, you stop to help, no matter who they are. His boss is different. Olivia Ward, 32, young CEO, beautiful, cold, known for being impossible to please. Everyone fears her. Everyone respects her. Nobody really knows her. Tonight, the company is celebrating 10 years. The ballroom is packed. Champagne flows. Music pounds. Olivia gives a speech. Her voice is steady, but Alex notices her hands shaking. She drinks, more than usual. The party winds down. People take photos. They laugh. They leave. Alex stands by his car, ready to go home, ready to see Emma. Then the assistant runs over, panic in her eyes. "Olivia's drunk, really drunk. Can you please drive her home?" Alex hesitates. This could be trouble. But he nods. He walks to the lobby. Olivia sits slumped in a chair, mascara smudged, designer dress wrinkled. She looks up, tries to focus. "You think I'm a bad boss, don't you?" Alex helps her stand. "No, ma'am, just a tired one." She laughs, a real laugh. Wine spills on her dress. He opens the car door. She collapses into the back seat. The drive is quiet. Rain starts falling, soft at first, then harder. He glances in the mirror. She's asleep. Her face looks younger, vulnerable. 20 minutes later, they arrive. Her penthouse building towers above the city. Alex parks. The rain is coming down steady now. He opens her door. "Ma'am, we're here." No response. She's out cold. He takes a breath, then carefully lifts her out. She's lighter than he expected. The doorman recognizes her, opens the elevator, says nothing. Alex carries her inside. The penthouse is stunning, floor-to-ceiling windows, city lights everywhere. He finds her bedroom, sets her down gently on the bed, removes her heels, pulls a blanket over her. He turns to leave. Her hand grabs his wrist, weak but urgent. Her eyes flutter open. "Barely. Don't leave me like he did." Alex freezes. Something breaks in her voice. Something real. He sits on the edge of the bed. "I won't sleep, ma'am." Her grip loosens. She's gone again. Alex stands, finds a glass of water, leaves it on her nightstand, finds aspirin, leaves that too. He walks to the living room, sits by the window. Rain streams down the glass. The city glows below. Millions of lights, millions of lives. He thinks about Emma, about tucking her in tonight, about the picture she drew him. A stick figure, dad holding a stick figure daughter's hand. He pulls out his phone, texts the assistant. "She's home safe, sleeping. We'll check on her in the morning." He leans back, closes his eyes, just for a minute. The couch is comfortable, too comfortable. He drifts off, rain drumming, city humming. Outside, the storm grows stronger. Inside, two strangers sleep, one in a bed, one on a couch, neither knowing how much everything is about to change. Subscribe if you believe kindness is never wasted. Morning light breaks through the windows, harsh, unforgiving. Olivia's eyes open, her head throbs, her mouth tastes like regret. She sits up slowly. She's in her bed, still in her dress, but her shoes are off. A blanket covers her. Water and aspirin sit on her nightstand. She didn't put those there. Memories flood back. The party, the drinking, Alex. Panic rises in her chest. She stands, walks to the living room. She stops cold. Alex is at her kitchen counter, making coffee, cleaning up broken glass, his jacket folded on a chair. He looks up. Coffee's ready. You fainted last night. Olivia stares. Something feels wrong. She looks down. She's wearing a men's button-down. His button-down. Her face goes red. Wait, is that my shirt? No, ma'am, it's mine. You're wearing mine. Silence fills the space between them. You threw up on your dress. I left you a clean shirt on the bathroom counter. I didn't look. I waited in the living room. Olivia sits down slowly. Her hands shake. Not from alcohol, from something else. Fear, vulnerability, confusion. His eyes are bloodshot. He slept in his clothes, on her couch. You didn't try anything, did you? The question hangs in the air. Ugly. Necessary. Alex meets her eyes. No, I don't cross lines, even when people blur them. She studies his face, looking for lies, finding none. Several seconds pass, then she laughs, sharp, defensive. You sound like a sermon, Mr. Grant. He doesn't respond, just places the coffee in front of her. 2 sugars, light cream. How does he know? He probably made her coffee 100 times. She never noticed. He picks up his jacket. I'll see myself out. He's at the door when she speaks, softer now, thank you. He nods once, then he's gone. Olivia sits alone, coffee growing cold. She pulls out her phone. 23 missed calls, 46 messages, all from work, all urgent. Her stomach drops. That afternoon, the office is a war zone. Someone took a photo, Alex helping drunk Olivia into his car, her head on his shoulder, his arm around her waist. The photo spreads like wildfire. He totally took advantage of the situation. Smart move. Get close to the boss. Sleep your way up. Men like that act nice. Then they expect something back. Single dad needs money. Saw his opportunity. The whispers follow Alex everywhere. Parking garage, elevators, break room. People move away when he approaches. Conversations stop. Eyes look away. He keeps his head down. Does his job. Says nothing. One guy from accounting walks past, loud enough for others to hear. Must be nice, having connections. Alex's jaw tightens, but he keeps walking. In her office, Olivia hears it all. Through walls, through her assistant, through looks. Her assistant comes in, face neutral. Ma'am, there's talk about last night. Maybe we should issue a statement. Olivia's voice is ice. About what? About Mr. Grant. People are saying things. What things? The assistant hesitates. That something inappropriate happened. Olivia's hands curl into fists. And what do you think happened? I don't know, ma'am. Exactly. No one knows. Tell them to get back to work. The assistant leaves. Olivia stares at her screen, not seeing it. Late afternoon, she emails Alex. Report to the conference room. 4 p.m. immediately. He walks in. Olivia sits at the head of the table, alone, blinds drawn. Sit down, Mr. Grant. He remains standing. If this is about the rumors, it is. Her voice is ice. And I want to know if they're true. Alex's jaw tightens, but his voice stays calm. You were unconscious. I carried you to your room, made sure you were safe, changed your water twice. Then I left, that's all. You stayed the night. On your couch, you grabbed my hand, asked me not to leave, said don't leave me like he did, so I didn't. Olivia freezes. She said that. She doesn't remember. But she knows it's true. Her mask cracks, just for a second. Why? Because you asked. Because it was right. She looks away, out the window, at the city below. You could have left, avoided all this. Yes, ma'am. But you didn't. No, ma'am. Long silence. The air conditioning hums. Finally, Olivia speaks. Her voice different now, tired. You may go. Alex turns, hand on the door. Mr. Grant? He looks back. Do you regret it? He thinks about Emma, about the lesson he taught her, about being the man she'll remember. "Oh, ma'am, I don't regret doing the right thing, even when it costs me everything." He leaves. Olivia sits alone, hands folded, face unreadable, but her eyes tell a different story. Doubt, guilt, shame. She picks up her phone, opens the security app, scrolls through footage from that night. She watches Alex help her into the car. His face careful, respectful, hands never straying. She watches herself grab his wrist, watches him pause, watches him choose. She closes her laptop, leans back. Outside, the sun sets. The city prepares for night. Inside, a CEO sits in the dark, thinking about a single father who chose honor over opportunity, silence over defense, who didn't ask for anything, didn't demand recognition, didn't defend himself. Her phone buzzes, a message from HR. Multiple complaints filed against Mr. Grant. Inappropriate conduct. Recommend immediate suspension pending investigation. Olivia reads it 3 times. Her finger hovers over reply. She doesn't press it, not yet. Instead, she opens a new folder, types one word, evidence. Then she starts making calls. Type respect if you believe silence can be the loudest proof. 3 days later, Alex receives a notice. Driver Grant is suspended from duty pending internal investigation. He reads it twice, then folds it carefully, puts it in his pocket. He doesn't argue, doesn't protest, just nods. "I understand." That night, Emma asks him at dinner, "Daddy, why are you home early?" Alex cuts her chicken into smaller pieces. "Work gave me some time off, honey." "Like a vacation." "Something like that." She smiles, goes back to her drawing, a picture of the two of them holding hands. Alex watches her, his chest tight. The next morning, an anonymous email spreads through the company. Subject line, "The truth about that night," which attached is a video clip from the party security camera footage. It shows Alex helping Olivia to his car, his movements careful, respectful, her stumbling, him catching her. Then a caption appears on the email. "Looks like the boss's favorite driver got exactly what he wanted." The video has been edited. Angles chosen carefully. Music added. Made to look damning. Comments flood the company message board. "This is disgusting. He should be fired. Taking advantage of a drunk woman." Single fathers aren't always heroes. Alex doesn't see any of it. His company access has been revoked. He's at home, making breakfast for Emma, helping with homework, acting like everything is fine. But Emma notices. Kids always do. "Daddy, are you sad?" He looks at her, forces a smile. "No, baby, I'm right where I need to be." She hugs him. "You're the best daddy in the world." He holds her tight, blinking back tears. Meanwhile, at Helios Innovations, Olivia hasn't slept in 3 days. She's been watching footage, all of it, every camera angle, the parking garage, the lobby, the elevator, the hallway outside her penthouse, and she's found something. Something nobody else looked for, the timestamp on her building's security footage. It shows Alex entering at 11:47 p.m. It shows him leaving at 6:32 a.m. But here's what matters: the penthouse camera inside her apartment. She watches Alex carry her to bed, watches him remove her shoes, pull the blanket over her, watches him turn to leave. Then she watches herself grab his hand. The audio is faint, but it's there, her voice, slurred, desperate. "Don't leave me like he did." Alex's response, clear, gentle. "I won't. Sleep, ma'am." Then he walks to the living room, sits on the couch, pulls out his phone, texts someone. The camera shows him sitting there 4 hours, not moving, not approaching her room, not doing anything but waiting. At 2 a.m. he checks on her, changes her water, leaves quietly. At 4 a.m. he's still there, still on the couch, scrolling through his phone, probably looking at photos of Emma. At 6 a.m. he makes coffee, cleans up broken glass, washes dishes, waits for her to wake. The footage doesn't lie. Olivia watches it 3 times, then 4, then 5. Each time the same truth. Alex never wavered, never crossed a line, never took advantage. She leans back in her chair, closes her eyes. She thinks about the rumors, the accusations, the judgment, all of it based on assumptions, none of it based on truth. Then she thinks about Alex, about his silence, about his dignity, about how he could have released this footage himself, could have defended himself publicly, could have destroyed everyone who attacked him. But he didn't. He just took it, all of it, without complaint. She makes a decision. The next morning, Olivia calls an emergency all-hands meeting. Every employee, every department, everyone in the main auditorium. The email goes out at 7 a.m. Mandatory attendance, no exceptions. People whisper, speculate. She's going to fire him publicly. Make an example out of him. About time. I heard she's calling the police. This is going to be brutal. The auditorium fills, 900 employees, all talking, all guessing. Olivia walks onto the stage at exactly 9 a.m. No notes, no script, just a remote control. She looks out at the sea of faces, all waiting, all judging. 3 days ago, you all formed opinions about what happened at our anniversary party. Silence falls immediately. You saw a photo, you made assumptions. You judged a man without knowing the full story. She clicks a remote. The large screen behind her lights up. This is the full story. The footage plays. All of it, unedited, raw, time-stamped. The audience watches Alex help her into the car, watches him carry her inside, watches him choose honor over opportunity, watches him stay on the couch, all night, never moving toward her room, never crossing a line. People start to shift uncomfortably in their seats. The auditorium is silent, completely silent. You could hear a pin drop. When the video ends, Olivia speaks again, her voice steady, strong, uncompromising. While you were judging him, Alex Grant was being the kind of man we claim to value, but rarely recognize. She pauses, lets it sink in, lets them feel it. He didn't defend himself, didn't fight back, didn't demand fairness. He took your accusations, your whispers, your judgment, and he stayed silent. Because that's who he is. She reaches into her jacket, pulls out an envelope. This isn't a termination letter. The audience holds its breath. It's a promotion. Gasps ripple through the crowd. Effective immediately, Alex Grant is our new Director of Professional Standards and Ethics. More gasps, some applause, uncertain. His job will be to train every single person in this company on what integrity actually looks like. She looks directly at the audience, her gaze fierce. Because clearly we need it. Someone in the back starts clapping. Slowly, then others join. The applause builds, louder, stronger. But Olivia isn't done. And for those of you who filed false complaints, spread rumors, or participated in character assassination, the applause stops. HR will be contacting you individually. Your actions violated our code of conduct. She lets that hang in the air. This company was built on innovation and respect, not gossip and assumptions. She turns off the screen. Meeting adjourned. As people file out, silent and shaken, Olivia's assistant approaches. "Ma'am, that was incredible." Olivia's face is unreadable. "It was necessary." "What now?" "Now I go apologize to a man who deserved better than what we gave him." 1 week later, Alex returns to Helios Innovations. Not as a driver, as Director of Professional Standards and Ethics. He walks through the lobby. People stare. Some nod respectfully. Some look away in shame. He keeps walking, head high, not arrogant, just dignified, just present. His new office is on the executive floor. Glass walls, city view, everything Emma dreamed about. Emma's drawing is the first thing he hangs up. The stick figures holding hands, centered on the wall behind his desk. That afternoon, he gives his first company-wide training. The auditorium is packed, everyone mandatory attendance. The same room where Olivia vindicated him. Alex stands at the podium. No notes. Just him. Just his truth. "My name is Alex Grant. Some of you know me as the driver who got suspended." Nervous laughter ripples through the crowd. "I'm not here to make you feel guilty. Guilt doesn't build character. Action does. I'm here to teach you something I learned from my daughter. Wait, he clicks to the next slide. Emma's drawing fills the screen. Simple, pure, honest. She drew this the day I got suspended. I asked her what it meant. She said, "It's you and me, Daddy. We always hold hands because we don't let go of people." The room is quiet, really quiet. People listening, really listening. That's what integrity is. Not letting go, not when it's hard, not when people misunderstand, not when it costs you everything. He advances the slide, shows the security footage. The moment he stayed, the moment that changed it everything. I stayed because she asked me to, because leaving someone who's vulnerable, that's not who I am. And it shouldn't be who we are as a company. He looks out at the faces, sees recognition, sees shame, sees hope. Respect isn't about following rules when people are watching. It's about doing what's right when nobody would ever know the difference. It's about being the person you'd want your child to become. The applause starts slow, then builds, then becomes thunderous. Real, earned, deserved. People stand, one by one, then all together. Alex nods, steps back, lets them have this moment. After the session, Olivia approaches him in the hallway. "That was powerful." Alex turns. "Just honest, ma'am." "Stop calling me ma'am. We're colleagues now, equals." He smiles slightly. Old habits die hard. She hands him a folder, thick, official. "Your first assignment, redesign our entire ethics program from the ground up." "That's a big job." "Good thing I hired the right person for it." They stand in silence for a moment, comfortable silence. "I owe you an apology," Olivia says quietly. "I doubted you, even after everything you did, even when I knew better. You were protecting yourself. I understand that. That doesn't make it right." Alex looks at her, really looks at her. "You fixed it. That takes courage too. Maybe more courage." She smiles, a real smile, not a CEO smile. "Coffee tomorrow morning? I promise not to get drunk this time." He laughs. "I'll bring the aspirin just in case." She laughs too. The sound light, genuine, free. As she walks away, she calls back. "And Alex?" He turns. "Thank you for being the kind of person who still does the right thing, who reminds the rest of us what that looks like." He nods. "Someone has to. Might as well be me." That evening, Alex picks up Emma from school. She runs to him, backpack bouncing. "Daddy, did you have a good day at work?" "The best day, baby. The absolute best." "Are you still sad?" He lifts her up, spins her around. "Not even a little bit." She giggles. "Good, because you're still the best daddy ever." He sets her down, takes her hand. They walk to the car, holding hands, just like in her drawing, just like always. Above them, the city lights start to flicker on. Evening coming. Night approaching. But for Alex and Emma, everything is already bright. 1 year later, Helios Innovations has changed. New ethics program, new culture, new respect. The lobby now has a plaque. Integrity, doing what's right when no one's watching. Beneath it, a photo. The company's first annual Integrity Award winner, Alex Grant. But today isn't about awards. It's Emma's 10th birthday. Alex planned a small party, just her friends. Nothing fancy. He's setting up decorations in the break room when Olivia walks in, carrying a large wrapped box. "Is this the birthday party?" Alex looks up, surprised. "You didn't have to come." "I wanted to. Emma's been telling everyone I'm her work friend." He laughs. "She talks about you a lot." "Good things, I hope." "The best things." Emma runs in, sees Olivia, screams with excitement. "Miss Olivia, you came." She hugs her tight. Olivia hugs back. Genuinely. "Happy birthday, Emma. I brought you something." Emma tears open the box. Inside, a professional art set. Paints, brushes, canvas. "For the future artist," Olivia says softly. Emma's eyes go wide. "This is amazing. Thank you to you." She runs off to show her friends. Alex and Olivia stand together, watching the kids play. You didn't have to do that, Alex says. I know, but she's special. Like her dad. He looks at her. Things have changed a lot in a year. For the better, I think. Definitely. Olivia reaches into her bag, pulls out something small. A button. I found this in my apartment last week, cleaning out old things. Alex looks closer. It's from his shirt, the one she wore that morning. I kept it, she admits. To remind me. Remind you of what? That good people still exist, that I should be more like them. Alex takes the button, holds it up to the light. You know what this reminds me of? What? That sometimes the smallest choices have the biggest impact. She smiles. Wise words, Director Grant. I learned from the best CEO I know. They laugh together, easy, comfortable. Emma runs back over. Hey, Daddy, can we cut the cake now? Of course, baby. As they gather around the cake, Emma insists Olivia stand next to Alex. For the picture. Someone takes the photo. Alex and Olivia, Emma between them, all smiling. Later after the party, after the guests leave, Alex and Emma walk to the car. Did you have fun? He asks. The best birthday ever, Daddy? Good. Daddy? Yeah, baby. I think Miss Olivia likes you. Alex laughs. She's a good friend. The best kind of friend, the kind who stays. He stops, looks at his daughter. When did she get so wise? You're right, she is. Emma takes his hand. They walk together under the streetlights. Behind them, Olivia watches from her office window. She sees them, father and daughter, holding hands. She touches the glass, smiles. Then she turns back to her desk. On it, Emma's birthday card. Inside, Emma's handwriting. Thank you for being nice to my daddy. Olivia reads it again. Feels something warm in her chest. She picks up her phone, types a message to Alex. Same time next year? His response comes quickly. It's a date. Bring the button. She laughs, puts the phone down. Outside, the city glows. Inside, everything feels right. Some stories don't end. They just begin again. Better than before. Subscribe if you believe integrity never goes out of style.